Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today is welcome to another Dawn and Julia Creates. It is my turn and it is to create a wall hanging out of cardboard. We are allowed to use any embellishments, but we must use black gesso, 3 colours and any souffle. So that's basically what we need to do. So I'm going to do a set of 3 wall pictures. I don't know if I'm going to have them that way yet, or if I'm going to have them, you know, so they hang down, but I think I'm going to have it this way. Yeah, more because it's easy to film. Now I've got my gloves on because I'm going to be working with gel medium, and I've got quite a few projects that I need to do, so I'm trying to keep my hands clean. Plus my dad got me hundreds of them, so yeah, I can. Anyway, got my gel medium here. I've got loads of embellishment bits. I'm going to put the same embellishments on each one, but just in different places. So something like that. So let's sort of work out where we're going to have them first. Okay. The roses last. I've got these, which are really nice. Let me just... So some of them, and then I've got loads of shoe charms as well, so I wouldn't mind using a few of these. Okay, actually that one go up there. Something like this. Do you know what? Get these off. You're getting on my nerves. That's better. Yeah, basically I'm using what I have had in my stash like forever. I need one more on there. So oh, look at that, I brought just enough over. I do have a few more, so they are and I am going to top these with embellishments as well, so you know the chances are you're not going to see much of them, but I don't know. I don't know that yet. And then I got these when I went to Italy, and I got it for the planes, but I'm liking those beads, so I'm thinking that we can put some of these beads on as well for texture, because I think that'll be quite cool. I'm just gonna take a load off. There we go. Right, and just place them there, and then basically let's get sticking. So do you know what, I quite like the delve in that, so I'm going to stick these the wrong way. So all I'm doing now, so what I'm going to start off doing is sticking everything down like this, and then once the gel medium has set up, then like once it's hardened, then I'm going to come in with my black gesso and we're going to paint it. Okay, now just cardboard is a little bit bent, there we go, but I am actually liking these shoes this way around. And this is, see, this is a really good thing about mixed media. You don't have to have things how you would think to have things. You can do whatever you want. That is the beauty in it. So, and this is my background. So what I'm doing now is I'm building up my embellishments. And you're always gonna, like I always said, that there's always a point where you think, my goodness, what are you doing? But when I say that, as soon as you put like your gesso and stuff on, it transforms it instantly. Because right now all you're seeing is like a load of bronze pieces. You've got this leopard print piece, and you're thinking, but none of that goes. But then honestly, as soon as you put on that black gesso, it all becomes one piece and it looks amazing. And then when you start colouring it up as well, it just looks fab, absolutely fab. So my aim right now, I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing. This is my background. The chances are a lot of this might end up being covered depending on what I put on. But right now I just want texture. I want lots of texture. I want to use things that I've had in my stash for a while. So for instance, like those shoes have been in my stash forever. Right. That needs a bit more, so I'm just going to put a dollop down there. And then put that down. Yeah, so because they've been in my stash, I was like, right, I want to use them. I want to see what we can do with them. So that is basically what I was going to go. Now Julia might say that I'm going to go steampunk, and that is exactly what I was going to do until I went in my box and I saw these shoes. And I was like, no, Dawn, go outside of your comfort. I'm interested to know what Julia's going to do. She doesn't normally work on black, but she's amazing when she's working on black. Now, this is going to be fun, because how are we going to get these on? Actually, if I just put a nice blob of gel medium all over where I want the beads, and then, because this is just a texture, remember. I used to use, and I've got none left, which I'm a bit sad about, micro beads for texture as well, but I couldn't find any when I was looking. So again, just going to put some here. I think we are definitely going to need more beads. Like that. And this will all give such a lovely texture. Oh, honestly, it's going to be gorgeous. Now we do need it in 3 spots because, yeah, rule of 3. Like that. And that. Do you know what? I'm just going to put all of those ones on. Why not? Now I did pull out as well, which I think is going to be part of the end, because I'm not going to do much with them. On him is these roses, because I thought, oh my goodness, look at that, if it's there. So they're going to be part of the end embellishment. Now I'm just going to put some of this down. Actually, probably need a bit more than that. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab some of these squares, and this is where I'm going to be very picky, because I want them to be like perfectly lined up like that. Okay. Nope, you're not lined up. There we go. And then just that. So this one's not going to be the rule of 3, unfortunately, but there you go. It doesn't need it. Right, okay, so I think this one is done. So now that just needs to dry. And yes, I know it looks like a hot mess, but imagine this covered in black with some, oh, it's going to look amazing. I know it's going to look amazing. So I am not worried at all at this stage. I'll worry when it comes to colouring it if it doesn't go the way that I want. Now I'm leaving this all of this gel medium as well, because this is going to give us nice texture. I could have used one of my stencils for texture as well, but yeah, I think we're good to go there. So there's the first one. Let me just have a drink of my coffee. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to cut some more of these beads. Oh, this one's a big one. Right. So this might do both of them. Hopefully. Right. So again, nice generous dollops of gel medium where the beads are going to go. Actually, I'm going to have a few beads down there. Okay. Right. And then I'm just going to sprinkle these on and using my paintbrush, just stick them in there. Okay. Like this. Ensure we've got quite a few on. And they always give the most wonderful texture beads. The smaller ones, I have to admit, do give a wonderful texture too. Probably better than the larger ones. Although, have I ever done larger beads? I've done snow, but yeah, I think this might be the first for the larger beads. So yeah, let's see what happens. We're experimenting. While I've got the beads, I'm going to do the same here, and I think I want some up here to go into that shoe, some here. Oh, this definitely needs more. So let's move you over. There we go. And some here. Right. So, and let's coat them, get them on that gel medium, because that's, you know, what's going to keep them in place. Like that. Oh, we want some to go down the side here. Yes, lady, we know. Right, I do need a few more beads. Oh, where you gone? Where you going? Oh, you're not going on that one, you're going on this one. Right, there's that one. Let me grab a few more beads off. Right, okay. So you could use broken jewellery, that would work brilliantly. I did actually, when I very first started my channel, I made a piece that was just out of like jewellery findings that were left over, you know, old jewellery findings that I could no longer use because they're tarnished or, yeah, and it looked amazing. It was one of the very first pieces that I did. That I edited actually. It was the first piece I edited on my on the editing software that I used. Before that, it was all done on phone. Right, now let's do the same. We want to put some of these squares on. Okay. There and there. Okay, there's one. And so I'll put that in, make sure you're straight, and then this one as well. Okay, so there's that one done. And then on to this one. I know that there's a few of you that watch and you always think, oh my goodness, Dawn, what are you doing? And I love it. Hopefully today's not one of those days, but it could be. Let me know if it is. Right, there we go. And let's pop these on. And I think what I'm going to do to link them together is actually have some words on them, or, you know, a saying that goes across all three. Oh, and stick that down, and then stick that one down. There we go. Right, so we are done. I'm just going to pop these beads in with this one. Oh, no, we're going to, oh, they're going everywhere. There we go. Right, Let me bring the other one back. So this is what we've got so far. How lovely are them? And you know what I think I'm going to do? Let me just snip this off. I think that I'm going to use some of these beads for the hanging, you know, so you can hang them up. So I think that'd be nice. Let me just open it up. There it is. Should really use pliers, but they're really soft. So like for instance, we can pop that on there and that'll create where you can hang it up on the wall. So I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to keep 3 pieces of that. Yeah, because I think that'll look nice. So right, I will be back when this is fully dry. I'm going to leave it to dry on its own, just because, yes, get it in. I just threw that bit of rubbish in the bin. The bin's not next to me like it normally is. I moved it, but it'll get moved back. Yeah, so what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I will be back when the gessel's dry. And then when that's dry, we'll paint it black and then we'll have even more fun. So I will see you in a second. Right, we're back. These have dried overnight. So I need to work out which sort of way I'm going to have them. And I'm thinking like that. That's how we're going to have them. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now, I do have a palette here, which we're going to use. And we're going to just do some dry brushing. Now, the 3 colours that I've chosen. Oh, lady, seriously? Just turn the camera on. Oh, honestly, does anybody want... She's a little nightmare. So, she's been waiting to get her treats all morning. So now she's got her treats. She wants to go to her dad. There we go. So, yeah. Anyway, the colours that I have chosen is, I've chosen this purple. So these are multi-deco paints, ultra matte acrylic paint. So I've chosen, what's the colour of these? I have got gloves on, by the way. Plum and a turquoise. So they're the colours that I've chosen. I think that actually we need to give them a good shake. And then the other one is bronze, because I thought, you know what, I love, on black, I love a metallic. So that's what we're going to use. So actually I might just use the lids, because I think the lids will work. Oh, that needs a really good shake up. But give it a nice good shake. They haven't been used for a while, so there we go. Right, okay, so that's the colours that I'm going to use. I've just got brushes. Let's pop a bit of this on. Now this, I need to go and get some more of these because they are just about out, which is such a shame because I love them. You get a set of 4 of these from the range. They used to be around £6. Goodness knows how much they are now. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip my paintbrush in. I'm going to use my palette just to take off the excess, because we don't want loads of excess on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick it up and we're just going to go over the top. Now we're dry brushing, and all that means is I'm going over, oh, I love how those beads are looking. We're just going over the top of everything just to bring out that detail. But you want as little on your brush as possible. So I've probably got a little bit too much on this. Yeah, actually I probably got way too much paint on this brush, but that's fine. It normally is the case when I first start, but so this one shows you how much you should have on, literally hardly anything. And the reason for that is it's better to do layers rather than just go straight in with your paint. So I'm loving the purple. I love purple on black. I did have the perfect sort of colours that I used, but there was like this greeny colour which was really, really nice, but it has run out. So yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can find one. Okay, so just giving that a nice brush over because we're wanting to bring out all of that detail. So you can see all the detail that they almost look, when I look up in the camera, it looks like grapes. So yeah, so let's do this like so. Okay, so yeah, I am wearing gloves again because yeah, I've got plans to do some more recording after this, which you guys are gonna love. But it'll have gone up actually before this. So I'm planning on doing like 14 days of how many cards in July. So the plan is to film straight after this, hence the reason why we've got gloves on. And I know you guys will have loved it because it'll have already been on. Right, I'm not changing my paintbrush, but we're going to add that blue in as well. Just bringing it in. I have no idea what Madam is barking at. She's being a little, yeah, hopefully her dad will hear her because he is in the house, but there's, yeah, I doubt it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of go back and forth between, for this one, between the blue and that purple. I'm loving that. Yeah, absolutely loving that. Actually, I want some more bits like that bit there. Yeah, I like that a lot. I really, really like it. I think that's just brought all of that together. Now, I still have no idea how I'm going to finish this off. Yeah, I haven't been in my flower drawer yet or done anything, but we shall see. So just gonna go and give this, oh, I like that, don't touch it, I like it, it's perfect. If it's perfect, or if I think it's perfect, I stop instantly, and that one just seems to have gone really well straight away. So let's try this one. I think this one might need a bit more purple in it, yeah, because there's a lot of blue on there. Oh, that blue looks stunning. I do like that, yeah. I really like that blue. Do you know what? I know I said that was perfect, but I want to add darker shades or brighter shades of that blue in. So we're going to, just in that centre, I'm sort of using, I'm looking up at the camera and using the camera because the camera seems to be picking up that blue beautifully, which is what we're wanting. Right, oh, I love that. Now I'm going to swap brushes just for the fact that I'm going to go into our bronze now. So again, very little on the brush, and then we're just going to start bringing this in just to tie all that in together. Now the souffle that I've chosen for this, how gorgeous is that? Yeah, the souffle I've chosen for this is a chameleon souffle, and it is sunset, so that's the one that I've chosen. So it'll be interesting to see, because I know Julia's got the souffle, the chameleon ones. Look how it transforms instantly. It's got the chameleon ones as well, so and she got the diamond, so it'll be interesting to see which one she chooses for her project. There's something about this that's just really, really pretty. And I mean, you can see very little has gone on my brush, but look at how stunning that looks. It's brought all that detail out beautifully, and we've still got that colour behind. Very little paint is needed for that bit. Love it. Okay, let's do this one. This will show, actually, because I've mentioned that I'm doing that how many cards in July. This will show how far ahead Julia and I both are with our Dawn and Julia's this year. How cool is that? Actually, I don't know when this one is. It might even be in July. Is it in July? Yes, it is actually. So will I have done it already? I don't know. So we shall see. I just thought, I'm thinking this is ahead, but no, it's not. I'm not actually that ahead. Anyway, I might have just spoiled it for you, but that's what's happening. if I get it filmed. Now that I've said it, I have to, so. Ooh, I like that. I like that stripe across. I think that's lovely. I'm going to do one going down as if it's like a star. Okay. And you can see very little is going on my brush, but look at the detail on them. Isn't that just fantastic? Right, so next one. I'm going to go around the edges. Okay. Yeah, super excited to see what Julie has done. She doesn't do black gesso much. She tends to always lean towards white gesso, so it's one of the reasons why I sort of set this challenge, because I like it when she does her black gesso. She always does something completely different to what I would do, which is fabulous. And it's one of the reasons why we started doing these challenges, to show that, you know, you might have the same products but you get completely different results. Completely different. I think I need a little bit more on this one. So again, just picking some of that up. I think I might have just got a bit too much there, but I want to put a line down and across, and then soften that up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, really loving that now. Oh, I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. So that's me done with my paints. And you saw very, very little was needed for these. Very little. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, next step that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put my souffle on. And then I'm going to have a look through my flower drawer and then see what we can use. So we're just going to spread it in. You can use a paintbrush or a spatula. I'm using a spatula because I have it there. Okay. And I want it in 3 places. Like this. Maybe just over here. Just a little bit. There we go. And sort of spread that down. So when that dries, this will actually dry clear. So when it dries, it will look amazing. Right, okay. So there's the first one. Now, they're going to be together, so I want them sort of, I don't want the glitter to sort of be, I'm going to have some glitter in that shoe though, why not? Okay, and then I'm going to have a bit here. So again, let's get that in. Like that. And then I'm going to have another bit just in this bit here. Okay, thinking it might be better to use a paintbrush, but actually I'm liking that. So there's that. Now definitely want a nice big dollop here, because again it just flows with the paintings. Okay, so just like that. Okay, get a bit more. Where else? And then I'm thinking up here, like this, and just try and blend that out a little. And then the last place is in this corner, just like that. So now when I put these together, we haven't got them in the same places. they're sort of, yeah, they flow with each other. How gorgeous do they look? Right, so let's leave that to dry. So it will dry clear. While that dries, I'm going to go through my stash and have a look to see yeah, to see what embellishments I would like to finish this off with. Now I was thinking of the bronze rose, but actually now I'm looking at it, I don't know if I want to add that bronze rose, so I'm going to have a look, see what else I've got in my stash. So yeah, I will see you back when this is dry. Right, okay, while I wait for those to dry, I found some flowers which I really like. They're just white flowers, so I found them, but I did get asked if I could show you guys, what is that on there, how to do, it's brand new as well, how to sharpen my scissors. So I have a couple of different sharpeners, but yeah, my big one isn't there, so I can't show you the big one. So I have a big one for my bigger scissors, but when you're sharpening your smaller scissors you need a small one. Now I do have a Fiskars one, which when I moved into the studio I actually put away for safekeeping so I wouldn't lose it, and that safekeeping is somewhere where I have no idea where it is, and I've got one more place to check, but you want a small sharpener. You can get these super cheap off Amazon. That's why I got these. It was a pack of 2 for $4.99. If you're with Prime, it is free postage. If not, it's $4.99 postage, so it'll cost you £10 for both of them. And all you do now, I can't do it where I pull it back for some reason. I just can't do it. So I just sort of put my tip in like that, and then as hard as I can, I just, hang on, there's a way, yeah, have it the right way done, and then I just push it. It doesn't quite get right down. The Fiskars one does, but I don't know where you get that one from. That was actually bought for me when I first did my channel, but yeah, and that now they're, oh, that's become very, very nicely sharpened. So yeah, I just do it a few times on there, and then now these are ready to go. They cut perfectly fine. I would suggest though not letting your scissors go super blunt, because otherwise I don't think they sharpen up as nicely. I mean, I'm not even, yeah, they're back to being like razor sharp, but I know you can pull them back, but I just can't, I can't pull them back for some reason. But yeah, so I just do that and then they're done. But handy little things to have. But I was asked to do it, so I thought I'd do it in this one, because I needed to sharpen them anyway. But for these, I thought, let's have a look in here. I'm thinking actually my blue dragonflies would look really nice, or the pink ones. Oh, both would look nice. I do have bees in here. I've got flowers, there's bows. Yeah, I don't want any of the paper flowers, but I do want, I think I want the dragonflies. So I'm going to cut these out, ready to use. And I'm going to try and kiss cut them, which for me is really difficult because I'm not very good at kiss cutting. But yeah, so I will be back when these have been cut out, and our wall hangings are dry. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Here we are back. So it's just about dry around this corner, not quite everywhere else, but yeah, I'm going to get these stuck on. So I am just going to use my hot glue gun, and the reason why I'm using I can get away with using the hot glue gun is because this is all paper, so it's not going to fall off. So I'm just going to keep the flowers where I'd already placed them. So I've got 3 flowers on each. I'm using the wrong hand to glue this on. And then we've got our, I decided to do both. So the middle one's going to have the blue dragonfly, and then the other 2 are having the pink dragonfly. So I mean, look at that. So you can see in that corner the souffle. I think these are beautiful. They would work perfectly on their own, or all three together. Oh, I'm loving them. Absolutely loving them. I need another glue stick out. I do actually need to buy some more glue sticks. I really went overboard a few years ago and bought loads and loads so that I would never run out. And we have run out. So yeah. Right. Okay, that's there. So that's just a message coming through. And again, I'm just going to pop that on there. Now, any glue strings, don't worry about them. Just grab your heat tool. Your heat tool will get rid of them. So, yeah. Right. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to move these at all from where I originally put them because I just think they work. And then let's pop some glue on our dragonfly. Right, I must turn that off. I left it on overnight, which was very silly of me. Actually, you know what? You can go there on that flower. There we go. Right, is that turned off? It is definitely turned off. Right, okay, so there we have it, guys. That is my makes for today. So do head over and see what our Julia has done. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love them. I think they've turned out beautifully. Now, I was going to put on the these for hangings, but I don't think I want to, which is why I haven't bothered. I think I will just use probably some blue tack or something actually to put them up on my wall, but I do think they are beautiful. I love them. I love mixed media. It's been such a long time. Yeah, when you run a small business, stuff like this seems to like take a back seat. Julia will say exactly the same. You don't get to play as much as you once did, so it is lovely when we can play. Just absolutely beautiful. Let me know, guys, what you think. Like I said, do go over and see our Julia. Let's see what she has done, because you know fine well she's going to rock this challenge. And I will see you in another Dawn and Julia Creates very soon. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.